Well, hello there. I am Sheen and I am recording this on my period, which is the best time to test if a practice actually works. So, this is for when you're bleeding or your period is taking its sweet time to arrive, or when you just need a reset of your mood. This is not a lie down and disappear kind of session. It's a soft, flowing practice. When you're ready, let's get into it. We will start with a heart opening puppy pose. Extending your arms forward, forehead on the mat. Since this is the first pose and a deep one at that, you can bend your elbows if keeping your arms straight hurts your shoulder or chest. Grounding into the moment and onto your mat, taking deep sighing breaths. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's deepen this a little more. Maybe straighten your arms and lift your gaze to look at the top of the mat. You're not touching your chest or chin to the mat. We're just lifting and looking at the top. And now let's come onto all fours, preparing for thread the needle. Threading your right arm under the left, bringing the right shoulder and right side of the head on the mat. You can use your left palm to push into the mat to open your chest towards the ceiling, or even allow your left arm to extend and straighten overhead, placing your palm on the mat. Slide your left palm in front of the face and come up onto all fours. And then let's do the other side, threading the left arm under the right, left shoulder and side of the head on the mat. Same thing on this side, push to open your chest, and then maybe extend your right arm straightened overhead for a nice stretch on the right side of the body. Let's come up onto all fours again, and we will come to sit on the bum, legs extended in front of you, knees slightly bent, feet flat on the mat. For a seated cat and cow, place your palms behind the knees. As you inhale, open the chest, bend the elbows, drop the head back. As you exhale, hang on your thighs, round the back, look down at the navel, tuck your tailbone in. Inhale forward and extend. Exhale, straighten the arm, round your back, look at the navel. Inhale, open the chest, drop the head back. And exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone in, look at the navel. Few more at your own pace. And then come back to center. Take your palms about half a foot behind your glutes, fingers facing forward. Press your feet into the mat and lift your hips off into a reverse tabletop position. You can rock yourself back and forth, feeling nice stretch in your shoulders. Release, and let's take a Dandasana. This is so great for taking pressure off of the spine. Place your palms right next to the hips. Straighten your arms completely, pressing the heels of your hands and palms into the mat. Tuck your chin in, straight spine. Toes in towards the face, straight legs. Deep breaths here. Hold this. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. The throat is locked. And then release. Let's do a forward fold here. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale, simply walking your palms forward on the mat. And dropping your head, rounding your back. Make sure this forward fold is not you challenging yourself to get deeper. We are doing this practice to reset our energy. There are no other goals. Gently roll yourself back up, bend the knees, feet flat on the mat. Place the right palm behind you, right fingers facing back. Left palm in front of your chest in half namaste. Inhale as you lift your hips up and extend your left arm overhead, dropping your head back. Inhale and exhale, come back down. Let's switch to side. Left palm back now, fingers facing to the back. Right palm in front of the chest in that half namaste. Inhale, lift the hips, extend the right arm back overhead, drop the head back. And exhale, come back down. Let's now get into one of my favorite modified back bends, both your knees facing the right. Place the right palm behind you, fingers facing back, and take your left arm from close to the body, circling it up and over as you push your hips forward. Inhale. Exhale, circle it back down, reversing what you did. We'll do two more. Inhale, taking the arm from alongside the body, up and over, dropping your head back, open the chest, push the hip forward. Exhale, circling it back down. One more. Inhale, lift, extend the arm back. Exhale, circle it back down. And let's switch to side. Face both your knees to the left now and place your left palm behind you, fingers facing to the back. Prepare yourself. And now with your right arm, inhale to circle it from alongside the body, up and over. Push the hip forward, drop the head back. Exhale, come back. Two more at your own pace now that you know what to do. Immersing yourself in the flow, physically and mentally, letting go of the need to perform or perfection. Come back to center and we'll go into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Hold the feet, don't round your back, straight spine. And I like to flap my knees here. So close your eyes, deep breaths here, and continue to flap away. Let's add in a little breath work, exhaling where you are. Inhale to 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. All right. Inhale, extend your legs forward to a wider Baddha Konasana and we'll fold forward here. Extend your arms forward. You can allow your forehead to drop towards the heels. Completely rounded back, relaxed shoulders. Nothing in your body is engaged at all. Continue to notice how the breath seems to flow in and out of the nose and what is the sensation in the nose. Gently coming back up, moving onto all fours. Let's work on those hips. Step the right foot to the top of the mat in between your hands. Inhale, look up, open the chest. And then as you exhale, walk your hands back, straighten the front leg, point the toe towards your face, and fold over the extended leg. Let's stay here and rock back and forth, pointing and flexing the right foot. Don't stop breathing. Let your breath be flowy. Eyes are closed. Attention is inwards. Come forward, bend the knee again, open the chest, and then step back into all fours. Let's switch to side. Left foot to the top. Inhale, drop the groin, open the chest, make sure your left ankle is under the left knee. As you exhale, walk your hands back, fold over the extended leg, and let's rock back and forth, pointing and flexing the foot while breathing in a flowy manner. Alright, then onto all fours. Let's prepare for pigeon pose. Right knee at the right thumb, right foot under the left hip. Slide the left leg back and just rock side to side here. This will allow you to move through different joints around the hip and the waist, loosening things up a little bit and bringing in mobility. Let's come onto forearms for a bit. You can continue to rock or be still. And then coming onto the forehead to rest. Prepare your mind to come out of this pose. Come up when you're ready. And let's shift onto the right hip, opening into this pose where your right knee is bent, left leg is extended to the extreme left side. Slide your left arm down the left leg and opening through the right side of the torso. You can choose to lift your right arm up and over. I do not feel like it, so I will keep my right hand down. If your right hand is also down, gently taking a few pulses towards and away from the left leg, lengthening through the right side of the body. Let's return to that pigeon pose on the right side, facing to the short edge of the mat, and then onto all fours and switch your side. Left knee to left thumb, left foot under the right hip. Slide the right leg back for a pigeon pose. Beginning to swing your hips side to side. Continuing with this movement or finding stillness. Conscious deep breaths in and out of the nose. And then coming down onto the forearms. Don't clench the shoulders towards the ears. Keep the neck long, shoulders roll back and down. And then begin to come down to your forehead, placing fist on top of fist and forehead on top of fist. And rest here. Gently coming back up onto your palms. And this time, sitting on the left hip, right leg is extended to the right side, left knee is bent, with the left heel close to the groin. Place the right palm on right shin, slide it down the right leg, lengthening through the left side of the body. Gentle rocks towards and away from the right leg. Option to either lift your left arm up and over or keeping it on the thigh. Deep breaths. Let's shift back into a pigeon pose on the left side and then step back into all fours. Toes together, sit back on the heels for a really wide kneed child's pose. Inhale here, lengthen the spine, and exhale, begin to walk your hands forward, resting your belly, chest, and forehead on the mat. We will be holding this pose for a few minutes. So, taking a moment to get very comfortable here. Maybe facing in one direction so that you're resting the side of your head and cheek on the mat. Allowing the body to melt into the ground. Letting go. And then let's turn our head to the other side, resting the other side of the head and cheek on the mat now. Visualizing your body melting into the mat, into the ground. Gently prepare your mind to come out of this pose, sitting into Vajrasana and then moving on to all fours. And we will take a puppy pose or melting heart pose now. Making sure your hips are over the knees, extending your arms forward, forehead on the mat. For a much deeper stretch, keep your forehead on the mat and come onto the fingertips of your hands. And rock your head all the way to the right with your elbows lifted off the mat and then all the way to the left. Repeating these rolls a couple of times. You can either choose to remain in this puppy pose or take a deeper one, sliding forward slightly, resting the chest and chin on the mat, gazing at the top of the mat. Hold here. And then come forward to lie down on your belly. Let's do rollovers. Forehead on the mat, extend the right arm to the right side and then gently rolling over the right arm. Bending the top knee, placing the foot behind the lower knee And maybe taking your top arm behind the lower back. Everything is completely relaxed. Don't engage your neck, allowing your nose to gently fall towards the mat. If you had your arm behind you, lift the left arm up and exhale, place it in front of you again. Come back to center. Let's do the other side. Extend your left arm to left side and roll over the left arm. Bend the top knee and place it behind the lower knee, allowing the weight of the top knee to get you deeper into the pose. Maybe taking your right arm behind the lower back and rest here. Continuing to breathe in a flowy manner, allowing your nose to drop towards the mat. Let's gently come back. If your arm is behind you, circling it up and back in front of the face, rolling onto the belly, and finding yourself in a sphinx pose with elbows under the shoulders. For a moment, round your back, let your head drop, and maybe place your interlaced fingers behind the head, gently tugging it down, stretching the back of the neck. Place your palm back down, lift the elbows off, drop the head back to stretch the front of the body, and then release into your final resting pose, Shavasana. I am lying prone for Shavasana today, but you can choose to lie on your back or however you prefer. Rest in your Shavasana until I call you back. begin to move your fingers and toes. Slide your palms back. Sit back into Vajrasan with your toes tucked. If you feel pain in your toes, take some weight off. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your palms forward, untuck your toes, and sit into a normal Vajrasan. For a deeper stretch at the front of your shins, place your palms next to the knees and gently lift your knees off. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. And then let's sit normally cross-legged with your palms joined in front of the chest to chant Om. Take a deep breath and begin. And now, taking a moment to speak to your womb, despite of whatever your relationship with it is, complicated or not, placing your palms on it to say, to the quiet intelligence within my womb, thank you for your rhythm, your wisdom, and your constant work. Even when I do not understand you, I honor you, love you, respect you, and value you. Thank you for all that you support in me. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one next week. Ciao.